Changes are coming to a West Michigan Healing Center. Why the center says some services are going away.
And right now, police say they're trying to figure out why two men were found unresponsive in a local business this morning. And they say the investigation is even more complicated now that one of them died.
And some West Michigan schools are adopting new cell phone policies for the new school year. What it means for students and parents. News Channel 3 Live at noon starts right now.
Covering West Michigan to protect and alert you. This is News Channel 3, live at noon.
First this afternoon, a major change coming to a West Michigan Addiction Recovery Center. We're learning Gilmore Community Healing Centers will no longer offer detox and substance use disorder services. Thanks for joining us on News Channel 3 Live at noon. I'm Kirk Mason.
And I'm Julie Williams. The company's leaders say they made this decision because of a funding shortage. News Channel 3's Tylor Brummett is live outside of their facility on Schaefer Street in Kalamazoo. And Tylor, you just spoke with the company's CEO. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Julie, Kirk, good afternoon to both of you. Elisa Otto tells me this decision was not made lightly. She says that this was a decision that they had to think about for quite some time. Now, of course, this is something that we found out about earlier today, but it's been in the works now for quite some time. Now, she says Community Healing Centers, which owns this facility, was left with no choice. We're told it'll impact many people across our area dealing with substance abuse. We've also learned anyone currently receiving treatment will be supported while completing their program. They could be treated at another facility within Community Healing Centers. They have another facility here in Kalamazoo, but it is considered outpatient. The CEO telling me one of the reasons for less funding is a changing landscape since COVID, including fewer donations. She says she's concerned about what this could mean for people needing help.
Losses were projected to be about $2.2 million next year. And our organization, any nonprofit, especially one as small as ours, could not sustain those losses any longer. This will impact a lot of people. It'll impact 34 staff who currently work here, and it will impact the 700 plus people that we serve every year, plus their families.
Otto says many of these 34 workers will be laid off. The facility has 37 beds. We're told they had 8 patients staying here prior to this closure. Now, tonight at 5 and 6, of course, we're going to have much more from Otto. You'll hear more from her about this decision. Plus, we're going to dig a little deeper as to what this means for so many people here in our community. Again, that's tonight on the news at 6. We're live tonight in Kalamazoo. Tylor Brummett, News Channel 3.
All right, thank you, Tyler. One man is dead, another in the hospital after they're both found unresponsive this morning. It happened inside a business near Northeast Plainfield Avenue and Northeast Mark Street at around 3 o'clock this morning. Kent County Sheriff's deputies say they administered Narcan to a 30-year-old man from Muskegon and a 52-year-old man from Plainfield Township. The Muskegon man is in stable condition at the hospital. The Plainfield Township man died. Drugs are believed to be a factor. Deputies say there were initial reports of a gas smell inside where the men were found. That was determined to be from gasoline. Investigators don't believe it's related to this incident. This investigation is ongoing.
And right now we are trying to find out more about this crash in Comstock. It happened on King Highway over near Sprinkle. Our crew got there right around 9:30 this morning. They say a UPS truck was turning left into a business and the red truck hit that white truck. The white truck was slowing down at the time, and then the white truck hit the UPS truck.
Now to a live look over downtown Kalamazoo. You can see we have dried out after a misty, rainy start to the day. Meteorologist Jeff Porter here with the details on a comfortable afternoon ahead. Jeff.
Kirk and Julie, good afternoon. It feels so much different than 24 hours ago. We've gotten rid of our drizzle and mist, but we haven't gotten rid of our cloud cover yet. So we take you to the beach here in South Haven. 72 in the water, 70 in the air. Live look for you, brought to you by the city of South Haven. And we've got a northeast wind 6 miles per hour. That is still driving some beach hazard statements. We're worried about rip currents here, unsafe swimming conditions, Oceana County, Berrien County, actually all the way through 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you're wondering what our wave heights look like, anywhere between 2 feet in South Haven, but 5 feet down towards Michigan City, thus the concern about safety in the waters of Lake Michigan. So gradually we're going to see some sun here. It might take another 2 to 3 hours, perhaps longer if you're south of I-94. So clearing from north to south. Temperatures are just fabulous. Satellite and radar together showing sun here north of I-96. Send it south. Hurry up, please. Don't like to give Mother Nature orders, that's for sure. 66 right now in Kalamazoo. That's it. That's it for the 20th of August, where we have seen sun. We're already in the 70s in Fremont and Big Rapids. Tomorrow morning at the bus stop, we have upper 50s, so should feel really, really nice. We're going to get you ready for the Kalamazoo Balloon Festival Friday night. When you could see thunderstorms over the weekend, Kirk will do that in 15 minutes.
Thank you, Jeff. The man is dead after being pinned between a car and a tree in Grand Rapids. It was his car. Police say it happened early Tuesday morning on Anchester Drive between Okemos Drive and Burgess Drive. Witnesses say the man got out of his car when it began to roll. The man tried to stop the car, but was pinned between the car and a tree, dying at the scene. His name has not been released. We have an update after a puppy is found dead on the side of a highway in Battle Creek. A rehabilitation facility that helped save a different abandoned puppy last week believes the two dogs may have been related. The nonprofit rescue organization All Species Kinship, or ASK, says the surviving puppy named Ozzy was found tied up in a trash bag a week ago today along East Avenue and Morgan Road. He was taken to a local veterinarian hospital having seizures. Last we heard, Ozzy is showing signs of improvement and is now moving around and eating more, but he is still dealing with vision and nerve issues. Ask says the other puppy was seen running freely early Monday morning, but the person wasn't able to catch the dog. Then yesterday, the puppy was found dead on the side of M66. Ask says whoever dumped the puppy on the side of the highway, quote, didn't want him to have a chance. If you have any information, please call the Calhoun County Sheriff's Office, or you can make an anonymous tip to Ask. Those numbers are both on our website right now, WWMT.com.
Israel says they plan to call in 60,000 reservist troops. This will expand their military operations in Gaza City. Now, Hamas just agreed to a ceasefire proposal to release some of the Israeli hostages, and Israel says that's one of the conditions they'd need for a ceasefire. Human rights groups, though, say calling in these reservists could make the humanitarian situation in Gaza even worse.
Political reports the White House is considering Budapest, Hungary for a meeting with President Trump and the presidents of Russia and Ukraine. A meeting of the three leaders could happen if there is a successful sit-down between Presidents Putin and Zelensky. According to the White House, both leaders have said they're willing to talk with each other. The White House press secretary would not confirm or deny locations when asked about a potential trilateral meeting spot.
The Department of Homeland Security says they plan to paint the southern border wall black. They say President Trump asked for that to make sure it's too hot to climb over, especially in the heat. They also say painting it will prevent rust. They just haven't said how much it'll cost. There's $46.5 million in the new budget plan for improving barriers along the border, including building 700 miles of wall and adding more cameras and sensors.
Members of a California organization supporting voting rights and independent redistricting are resigning over the state's recent gerrymandering battle. According to Politico, multiple California Common Cause Advisory Board members tendered their resignations. It's unclear how many, but the national organization says it won't support California's attempt to redraw its own partisan congressional maps to retaliate against Texas's effort. Those who stepped down reportedly didn't feel like they had any input.
A new poll says more than 75% of people are worried artificial intelligence will be used to make political deepfakes and spread misinformation. They're also worried people will lose their jobs because of it. And 66% of people who took this survey say they're worried that relationships with AI chatbots will replace in-person relationships. It's about the same percentage of people who are worried about how much electricity those AI data centers are using.
As West Michigan schools welcome students for a new school year, some are also welcoming new cell phone policies.
Lakeview School District in Battle Creek is one of them. They started again today, and they have a new bell-to-bell ban on phones for all of their students. Now, we want to show you the district's website homepage. They already had this policy in place through the 6th grade, but now they say they're expanding it because of new research that says fewer devices actually helps kids focus. Now, Mattawan High School says they've had restrictions on phones, but they're changing how they enforce them. We talked to their principal, who tells us that students will get a number and then drop their phones off in those designated caddies we just showed you at the start of class, and then they can only use their phones between classes and at lunch. The high school actually says their students have said they are more productive when they don't have their phones.
They have that fear that, man, I'm the only one that doesn't have access to my cell phone right now, so I'm missing out. So the feedback from students is as long as it's consistent, I think they're going to be okay with it.
Now, Mattawan says they have heard from parents who say they're worried about being able to get in touch with their students if there's an emergency. The school says they will let students use their phones in those types of situations. Well, coming up this afternoon, there could be changes to how Michigan issues Amber Alerts, including how to qualify when one is sent out.
Steel and aluminum tariffs are expanding again. How many new product categories this will impact?
Kirk, thank you very much. We're talking about water spouts being possible on the open waters of Lake Michigan. We're going to tell you when. It is great to have you alongside. You're watching News Channel 3 live at noon.
Staying connected to